Thanks, Alyssa. The results of a new Siena poll out today found a large number of New York voters believe corruption is still a major problem in Albany. The findings come just weeks after lawmakers passed an ethics package to help stop corruption at the Capitol. Here are some of the poll results. An overwhelming 90% say corruption in state government is still a serious problem. 62% say corruption among their state legislators is a serious problem, and 57% say the level of corruption is about the same as it was 4 years ago. Siena pollster Steve Greenberg joins us live from our Capitol newsroom. Stephen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Great to be with you.
And corruption has been a hot topic lately in New York after the recent indictments brought against Senator Dean Skelos and Assemblyman Sheldon Silver on charges of fraud and extortion. What did you ask regarding corruption, and how did people respond?
Well, you gave two of it. I mean, clearly voters in New York think corruption in Albany is a serious problem. They don't think it's necessarily gotten worse over the last 4 years, but what's most interesting to me is that corruption is one of those issues that's about a mile wide, but only a few inches deep. And why do I say that? Because we asked voters, what is the single most important issue you want the state legislature working on in these final weeks of session? And we gave them 5 choices. Well, number one is jobs and the economy. 30% of voters said that was the most important. Education came in next, with 27% of voters saying that's the most important issue. Corruption and ethics, a distant third. Only 15% of voters say that that's the most important issue that they want the legislature to deal with. So while they think it's a serious problem, they really want the legislature focused on the issues that matter most to them, that affect them and their families and their communities more, and that's jobs and education.
Governor Cuomo has his lowest favorability and job performance rating since taking office. What did people say about the governor's effectiveness in reducing corruption?
Well, it's interesting because the governor's personal favorability rating, 53% right now, the lowest it's been since he's been governor. His job performance rating, even worse. Only 41% of voters say he's doing an excellent or good job as governor, compared to 59% who give him a negative job performance rating. But in terms of how he's doing on corruption, half and half. 49% of voters say he's being effective in addressing corruption in state government, compared to 50% of voters who say he's not being effective in addressing corruption in state government in Albany.
Steve, we're out of time. Thank you so much. It's always interesting to see how people respond to what's happening and your questions.
Well, thanks so much.